welcome to another session here with us at Mathematics Resource Center. And today we'll be looking at the topic simple interest. Alright, so we have here a table, and basically we have our principal rate or time and our simple interest. We're going to be filling in that, and we have a number 2 question, and we definitely have your turn. Alright, so what we're going to go ahead and do is start off by writing down our formula for simple interest. So for the word simple interest, we're going to use SI, abbreviation, good, and then we're going to say simple interest equals principal times rate times time. Next, alright, and we tend to say over 100 because our rate is normally given in percentage, right? So if it's 6, we say 6 over 100. So we tend to say principal times rate times time over 100. Or you could have just write principal times rate times time. Alright, so we're going to go with the first one. We're going to go ahead and identify our principal. Our first principal is $500. For simple interest, it's like you deposited some money and you got some interest on it at the bank, or you borrowed some money from the bank and they charge you some interest. Or say for instance, you purchased something on hire purchase at Courts or Lucky Dollar or wherever you went, and they charge you some interest on that, and so that's basically interest. And so yeah, those are some examples of interest being used in day-to-day life, right? And we're looking at the basic one, which is simple interest, as the word suggests. And for simple interest, we calculate the amount incurred for the entire period. For the next one that we'll be looking at is compound interest, and that we calculate year by year, but simple interest, we do it for the entire period. Alright, so let's go with A. The principal is $500, right? So we're doing A using the formula. So it's $500 times the rate is 10%, so that's 10, times the time, which is 2 years. So that's 2, and we put all of that over 100 because the 10% symbolizes 10 over 100. Alright, good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and simplify. So 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0. Good. So we have 5 times 10, which gives us 50, times 2, which gives us 100. So our simple interest is $100. So say for instance, you went to the bank and you deposited 500, and they say to you that they're giving you 10% interest. You know that the interest that you get on that $500 that you deposited will be $100, right? And the total you have in your bank now, if they had asked you for the total, which this question didn't, so the total would have been the 500 that you deposited plus 100, which would have given us $600. Alright, so that would have been our total. So go ahead and we put in our simple interest, and that's 100. Alright, because you would have gotten $100 on whatever you deposited. Alright, that's example 1. We're going to clean in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright? Oops, I erased my formula. Why did you do that? You're gonna need it again. Alright. So let's go with B. So let me write my formula again. Hopefully, I don't delete it this time. I don't erase it this time. Alright? So principal times rate times time over 100. So we're going to go with 2,400. So it's going to be 2,400 for principal. Then our rate is 5%, and our time, it says here 1.5. What we're going to do is change that 1.5 into improper fraction. So 1.5 to improper fraction will be 2 times 1, 2, plus 1, 3. So that would be 3 halves. So that would be 3 over 2, and that's here over 100. So we basically have 3 over 2 times 5 times 2,400. And we're going to go ahead and cancel where we can. So 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0, 2 cancel itself, and 2 into 24 goes 12 times. Good so far? Sure? Alright, let's continue. So we're going to say 5 times 12, that's 60. And then 3 times 60, that's 180. So our simple interest would be $180. Alright? So the only new thing that we need for this question is that we add this 3.5 here. Alright? We're going to go ahead and do C. It says the principal, we're finding simple interest, right? The principal, what's the principal? Let me look at my table. Oh, that's 7,200. So I write down my 7,200 times rate. Ooh, the rate is 3.5. What do I do? Tell you what, put that 3.5 down as it is. Good job. And then the time is 3 years. So I'm going to put times 3 all over which number? 100. Alright, and we're going to see how we can simplify. So we're going to say 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel, 0. Now we're going to go ahead and do a multiplication. And we have 72 times 3.5 times 3. So we're going to go ahead with 72 times 3.5, right? So you go 5 times 2, 10. 5 times 7, 35, and 136. Good. Then we're going to put our placeholder there, and we'll go to a 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 7, 21 plus 1, 22. Let's bring this in a bit. Good. So that's 22. We add. Good. So we're going to add 0, 6 and 6, 12. 2 plus 3 plus 1, that's 6, and 2 there. Good. So now we're going to go ahead and put in our decimal point, and we have 1 digit behind the decimal point. So coming from our right, we count 1, put our decimal point right there. So our answer is 262.0. Alright, so that's 72 times 3. However, we have that is 72 times 3.5. However, we have times 3. So let's go ahead and multiply by 3. So 3 times 0 is just 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 2 is 6 and 1, 7. How many digits behind decimal point? 1. So we'll put our point there as well. We didn't necessarily need to multiply the 3 times 0, but just so it doesn't confuse anyone, I just went ahead and do that. Alright, so our answer is $786. Remember, we're dealing with money, so we got to put on that 0.00. If I didn't do it for the others, but you should have done that. Alright, and I totally forgot to fill my table in, so let me fill it in for this one. And what was that one? So that was 5 times 12, that was 60. 60 times 3, yes, that was 180. Alright, good. So we have filled in our table for all of that so far. So let's get to the worded question. So I'm going to quickly erase here. No, removing our formula, and we're going to get to the worded questions. And remember, there is that at any point in the video, you can go ahead and pause the video, complete the question, and then touch play again and continue watching. Alright? And you have the opportunity to go back if you're not so sure about something. And you can also comment below to let me know that, oh, Miss, could you go over another video on that topic for me? And I'll definitely do it for you. Alright, so I'm going to go with number 2, and and it says Maria borrowed $1,400 at a rate of 6% per annum for 2 years. Find the simple interest she paid. So we're going to go ahead with the same formula and say Maria borrowed. This is what Maria borrowed. 1,400 or 1,400. So simple interest equal, that's her principal, 1,400. At a rate of 6%. That's a high rate, man. 6%, so that's there or 6. For how long? 2 years. So there goes our 2. All over 100. Good. So then go ahead, 0, cancel 0, 0, cancel 0. 6 times 14. 6 times 4, 24. 6 times 1, 6 and 2, 8. So that's 84 times 2. 2 times 4, 8, 2, 8, 16. So our answer is 168. So she paid $168 in simple interest. That's a lot, man. Let's get to the next point. The total she paid back. So the total she paid back now, the total would be what she borrowed, which is the 1,400 plus the interest, which is the 168, and that gives us 1,568. Alright, so that brings us to the end of our question. Remember to comment below to let me know if it was good or if it was a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Alright, and go ahead and do your turn, and remember to click the link in the description below to bring you to the solution for your turn. Again, it was a pleasure being here with you. To wish you a productive day. If it's morning for you, afternoon, doesn't matter the time. Wish you all the best. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. And if you've already done that, thank you. From me to you. Bye-bye.